Say, hey Charlie, I was gonna go buy some ripped shirts this morning and I went to the safe and there was no money in it. Do you know anything about that?
I've been burning it for heat, of course.
What? Why would you do that?
Electricity was going to be expensive, and I thought we were going green. The money wasn't going to be worth anything because of inflation.
No, Charlie, that's not how it works. Core inflation only went up 0.2% more than expected this year.
That's what the government wants you to think. Go ask my friend Joe under the bridge.
No, Charlie, the inflation rate is slowing down, and it's going to slow down even more once the FOMC increases the federal funds rate.
Wait, Dennis, you said that the interest rate is going up, so we can get really rich off of bonds. So I say, as the brains of this organization, we go to the bank, we get a ton of money, and we pool it on bonds.
I thought I was the brains.
No, you're the looks, and I'm the brains.
Of course I'm the looks. I thought I was the looks and the brains.
No, this is how it's always been. I'm the brains, you're the looks, and Charlie's the wild card.
I'm the wild card? That's awesome.
We're gonna get so filthy rich. Dennis, I've been doing some research and I think I'll explain how the rising federal funds rate is going to increase the value of bonds. And how about you talk about how inflation is going to be lower than expected in the future?
Okay, but what do I do?
What do you mean? You're the wild card. Just stand there and look scared.
Hey Frank, you're rich, right? How do banks work?
I don't trust banks at all, actually. They let your ex-wife take half of your hard-earned money, and they pretend like they're holding on to it, but they're just giving it all away.
Of course they loan it out, but they have to hold on to a portion of it. It's called the required reserve ratio. Even I know that.
This is witchcraft.
Listen, Frank. I don't know why you're so concerned about the banks. Consumer confidence is higher than ever.
I don't need your consumer confidence. I've built a business from the ground up, and I can easily do it again.
Wait, what happened to your business?
Oh, I sold all my stocks, and I gambled it away on dog races.
Well, Frank, we got a scheme for you to make your money back.
Mm-hmm.
Would you mind trashing your credit score so we can get a loan from the bank and buy bonds?
I've done it a lot of times before, and I don't see why I can't do it again. How long does it take for us to make money anyway?
At least a year, but it's worth it.
I don't have that time on this God's green earth.
Whoa, let's not freak out, okay? We just need to adjust our business model to meet the needs of a changing market. We need to make some cash in the short term.
Well, how are we going to do that?
I have a plan.
So, gentlemen, what is the reason you're requesting a loan today?
Wait for it. Bonds.
Excuse me?
Don't rush me.
Yeah, don't rush.
Don't rush him! Thank you. I feel rushed. Look, here's the plan. The economy's in the toilet. We're not making any money at the bar. It's a disaster. We need you to give us a boatload of money so we can buy a boatload of government bonds. We wait 12 months, during which the FOMC increases the federal funds rate by 0.25% in anticipation of Trump's presidency and the high government spending and tax cuts he might bring. High interest rates make the bonds more valuable, and we make a ton of profit.
Gentlemen, we tend to give loans to businesses here, not,
I don't think he gets it. Show him the graph.
Yeah. I guess. These were the federal fund rates last year. This is the federal funds rate now. And this is what the federal funds rate will be.
okay, well, I'm gonna have to reject your request to borrow $300,000 to buy bonds.
What? Why?
Your economic reasoning is absurd. Current economic conditions suggest that we are in an expansionary phase of the business cycle. And since real GDP has increased each year since 2010, we are operating just short of our potential GDP. Consumption has increased by $2 trillion in 2009 since 2009, and gross private investment has increased by $2 trillion since 2009. And net exports, although at a deficit, we have been relatively stable since 2013. As a result of this expansionary phase, inflation has and will continue to increase more, significantly lowering the money that you'd be making from these bonds. Interest rates like the EFFR, excuse my language, have been increasing in the past few months as the price of the bonds are already relatively high. Anyway, I can't loan money to anyone who just wants to buy bonds.
Wait, why don't we spend all the money on gasoline? Then we'll hide it and sell it when the prices of energy rises.
John, what are you doing?
Wild card. Charlie, just be quiet. So hold on. What the F is the EFFR? Why did that make the price of bonds go up?
Well, the EFFR is the effective federalist fund rate, and it's the interest rate that banks charge when they loan to other banks. The increase in the interest rates will change the original equilibrium between nominal interest rate and the quantity of money. So the government or consumers will buy bonds and therefore both return the money market to its original value and increase the price of bonds.
Whoa. If there's anything I've learned from this graph, it's how interest works. And if bond prices go up, then interest will go down. How do you explain that, Mr. Know-it-all?
Actually, Mr. Reynolds, you are correct. This process is cyclical. However, this may take a bit of time to occur.
Charlie.
Yeah. What's up?
Do you have any questions for the loan officer or whatever?
The loan officer? Yeah, you're like the bank fortune teller or something. You can tell the future, right?
John, for the love of God, just let me and Max talk.
Okay.
Actually, Mr. Day here asked a fair question. While I'm not a bank teller making predictions about the future of economic policies that affect banks, and the Fed is very important for me and my colleagues.
Alright, so tell me my future.
Well, the future of the banking system is that the interest rates will be fairly volatile for now, but they should increase in the long run. Inflation is expected to increase as well, and the 10-year Treasury bond rate has increased, and may be increased even more if Trump's economic policies cause higher government budget deficits.
So the economy is doing well?
Yes, the economy is doing very well, so much so that the Fed should actually increase the federal funds rate by 0.25% to slow down this growth and combat inflation, as you predicted. I am utterly shocked that you were able to know that, actually.
How can the economy be doing so well? All these RV folk are parked all over our street. We're staring down the barrel of a full-blown shantytown. How do you explain that?
Where exactly do you live?
Oh, we live a couple miles that way. There's this big old dumpster, okay? It's been overflowing with trash for years. I don't think the garbage company, or really anyone for that matter, knows it exists. And yeah, that's where we live.
You live in a dumpster?
No. We live under a dumpster, moron.
Well, the civilian unemployment rate has recently dropped to 4.6% last month, which is even lower than the natural rate of unemployment in the United States, which is estimated to be between 4.7% and 5.8%. Also, total non-farm payroll employment has increased every year since 2010, reaching over 122 million people this year. Both signal that we are in good economic condition. Maybe you should just consider moving to, I don't know, anywhere else?
Whoa. Lay off the judgment, buddy. I've roundhouse kicked more bank tellers than I can count, and you could be next.
Whoa, if anyone's roundhousing this guy, it's me.
Oh yeah? I feel that.
Alright.
Hate to break this to you, Mac, but you don't have the core strength to roundhouse kick this guy.
I work out all the time.
If you only look at your glamour muscles, you're all glamour, no core.
I work out my core.
You're totally arm heavy. You're all buys and tries, and the rest are just fat and ribs.
Bro, I can do more push-ups than you, and that's like 16 different muscle groups.
That is utterly ridiculous what you're saying right now. I could totally do more push-ups than you, and I ran a mile today.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. You gotta be different.
Wild card, baby! How it all went wrong.
Yeah, we got fined for more money than we've ever made in the bar. Charlie's in the burn ward, and they took French's credit card away.
I'm so not giving a Charlie a ride back from the burn ward.
Of course. But I think I know what went wrong. We weren't operating with our full crew. I'm still the looks, and you're still the brains. But we were missing Frank, the muscle.
Wait, so what's Charlie?
Oh, he's still a wild card. Bringing the letter to a bank, genius.
That was some of his best work. So, the only reason we failed was because we didn't have the full crew together?
Exactly. But now that we have everyone, we're unstoppable.
We're gonna make our money back so quick.